Before we start, just making sure we can all see this clearly enough. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. Twice in about a week. What am I doing? What am I doing? Whole video. Think about it, you idiot. As you can see, the full screen there. Sorry if you've got to get in a bit closer, but we've nailed this today. It's the little victories that I look forward to, viewers. It's the little victories. Welcome back then to today's episode. We're playing Roma and West Ham, but let's fill you in on what's happened since we last met. And the league table is a pretty good indicator that things have gone rather well, except for you, Southampton, which is very annoying. A 1-1 draw against them. But as you can see, since our outing last time in the Super Cup, it's been dominant. Not only has it been dominant, wins against Manchester United and Chelsea absolutely stick out. A 3-0 win against Manchester United, a 6-2 home win against Chelsea, and it was flipping comfortable. I could not believe my eyes. A really good win against Forest as well. The Champions League game early on against Shakhtar went well as we progressed through against Southend with a completely rotated side. You can see Elmer there getting the 3 goals for us. Malon, Trout getting in the goal. So really good to see a rotated 11 be involved as well. We're going to play Roma in the Champions League today. Of course, the Champions League less important, but we are the holders of that. But we have an outrageous run of games coming up very, very soon. But I wanted to sort of preempt those as we're going to do some episodes over the weekend. If today's video hits 2,000 likes, I will guarantee viewers, and it won't even be zoomed in, that there'll be a video over the weekend categorizing some of this. Categorizing or covering is probably the word I'd use. Some of this. I don't know which bits to cover. There's so much going on. I might do it like as a 3-game special where I focus mainly on Thames, Arsenal and City. Basically a bumper weekend episode. Rather than doing 2 episodes on Saturday and Sunday, we'll do 1 bumper episode where we do the 3 Premier League games against Thames, Arsenal, City, with Real Madrid and Liverpool sort of spliced in between. It'll be a party. But today then, AS Roma and local rival West Ham United, as hopefully we can continue our fine run of form. Let's introduce you then to today's team against Roma. So it's obvious at this point, and the best bit of news for me really is that season-wise, Joseph Fabo has found his calling, maybe, in that Trequartista role, the 7.44. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the game. We finally got him to produce performances that I think he's expected to produce. Everyone else around him performing brilliantly. Randrup's having another phenomenal season. 6 goals, 4 assists so far. I'm hoping he breaks all records. 8.07 so far. The man's on it. He is on it. I noticed that actually has got a little bit of tiredness, and because he's played well recently for me, Melon's going to come in and do a really good job in there as well, to be honest. We sort of forget really, he's got so much potential that because we've got a Bo who's so good, we don't really know how good this guy's going to become, but we're going to have to use him. Hello, is that better? We're back, viewers. We've tuned it back in. The rest of the lineup then will be as it always is: Pintado and Acacio at centre-back. Someone left a comment saying you should only train Acacio at ball-playing defender because then he'll be more well-rounded, but I want to focus him in on his... we're losing signal. Been doing a lot of talking and recording recently for lots of different things, so that's probably why. But no, I wanted to focus in on the key core elements of being a defender, and I really would like him to be taller. So someone work on that for me. I'm not sure we should start pulling him around like a Stretch Armstrong, but, well, I'm kind of suggesting that. Right then, into it we go. This formation has been working wonders, and Gaston and Reyes, they're the only 2 players that don't excel in this, but they are certainly allowing the players in front to do just that. Well, Roma come into this game with a very good record, 5 wins on the spin, so this might not be as easy as I was hoping it would be. I'm now kind of curious to see. They won. Okay, well they've not won Serie A for some time. Last season they finished 4th, so we're playing the 4th best team in Italy as we were the 2nd best team in England. So here goes, as the first throw-in, we'll find the feet of Reyes. Back to Gil, wonderful, slipped the ball forward to Randrup, whose ball across the goal is very good, and Agonovic just finds a way to power it in. Doesn't quite get the header off, but will certainly finish it off with his foot, and it's the perfect start to another Champions League campaign. I mean, we've already played Shakhtar, but I do think Roma are a bit more sexy. Back in the day, Roma were one of my go-to teams. Totti, Montella, Del Vecchio. That was an era, viewers. Let me tell you. I'm talking Championship Manager at 102, and that team on that game. Lima, he was good. Cafu. Viewers. I'd always sign Sebastian Ferre, no matter what, every single time. Ball over the top from Romanovic is not particularly good, and 14 minutes in then, everything seems relatively settled. There is the only thing that bothers me about this save massively at the moment is that we're just playing at Selhurst Park, and there's not been an option for us to build a new stadium, or they've not cared to build a new stadium the whole time. As the ball put across, defensively there, we did brilliantly somehow, and now actually, we might even break. No, we've managed to mess it up completely. But yeah, good defending from the boys. Short corners are us, as Randrup beats his man, whips it across. I mean, it's been put in, it's offside, but the first chance probably should have been scored. It ends up in the back of the net, but the assistant over there, I don't know if we're now shouting at angrily, but has given it offside. What's been really interesting about this season is I've played almost all of it unbalanced. Like, because we've been dominating games, I've not really found a need to go positive very often, to go attacking. Like, we've just been unbalanced, really composed, really well put together side at this point. They know each other brilliantly, and we're scoring goals with it as well. Balanced has always been my most preferred mentality. Like, if I could pick one, I'd always go with that. But there are moments when suddenly you feel like you're clearly the better side in the division, and you try to push home advantages, as we are so close to scoring again. The fact it's not gone in is a miracle. It feels like we're still sort of sarcastically knocking it around them, it feels like, at this point. Other goals do feel a little bit inevitable as that clearance flies in with a super kick. But yeah, very high XG from us so far, playing really well. And again, all of this just unbalanced. Randrup, again, Eddie Elso. These short corners can be very dangerous to the edge of the boxes, and Gassam goes close. But we have a really spectacular run of games coming up, so I wanted a little bit of normality in today's episode. Hopefully, again, you're seeing sort of how dominant we are. We were dominant against United, we were dominant against Chelsea, and all the other sides we've been really good against. Only Southampton was the only minor slip-up, and you can afford a draw here or there. As long as there aren't too many of them, you should be okay. As Randrup ball in. No, it's a brilliant cross. Goodness me, really, really good. Lovely timed finish for Mishmael as well, and that gives the 2-0 lead just before half-time. The perfect time to score, as we'll see this again. The ball from Randrup, like, again, there's certain players in FM that just do funny things, and he is one of those as well. The cross in is so, like, perfectly placed. I love that. I don't think that was particularly special. It's a cross, but it's still just the speed in which he gets to the ball, I think, is the crucial bit for me, and the delivery is absolutely perfect. So there we go then. This is what it's been like recently. Dominant. Of course, the main goal is to win. This is a tune-up for the West Ham game, really. The main goal is to win the Premier League. When we win the Premier League, we have to have a serious conversation about what happens with the series. Of course, it depends where we are, probably in the case of the year, as we have been so dominant. And that is that their first shot on target, it feels like? It is their first shot on target. They had a very high XG for it. He couldn't really miss. And then they take the lead. I mean, this is very, very simple for them. That man is just completely free on that side. We don't really pick up the marker. And if you ever want a 1xG, that's pretty close to what it looks like. Okay, when you've got 2 shots on 1xG, you've had a good chance there. One of the chances was extremely good, as Ishmael's going from his own half here and trying to beat the lot of them. He can't score from there, I don't think. It's an impossible angle. Goes for it anyway. Forces a corner. It's a great run from our £55 million man, which ordinarily I feel like would be my most expensive transfer. But a bow things happened. One of the worst short corners ever seen. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. All right, so far, it's been a good performance. Randrup's got a little injury, though. We're not going to waste time to get him off. Elmer, who you saw recently had played really well, he's going to come on. Ruben Reyes having a bit of a quiet one as well. Bo's going to get a little bit of game time. We've got half an hour left to go in the game. Fitness-wise, he should sort of level out with some of the boys that have started in this one, as Ngassam goes close. Playing a Bo in a central role here, though. Playmaking role, a little bit deeper. I'm sure he'll be fine in there, as we're on the ball again towards Ishmael. Great first touch. Goodness me, if he can burst through these 2 defenders, he tries to, and the shot is narrowly wide. It's been one of those games. We've been so dominant, but it's only 2-1, and there is about 22 minutes left to go. A third goal, I'm not saying it's crucial, but would definitely be helpful. I feel like at this stage, as the ball in is dangerous. Gill's going to pick it up on this side, and now we're going to stretch them. Oh, it's a brilliant save from their goalkeeper. Goodness me. That's what you want to see, though. Fullbacks pushed on. It makes the wing-backs basically decide, am I going to isolate in the centre? That's not going to be inside the penalty area, because it never is. We'll see you in a moment, viewers. That one actually looked like it could have been, but I'm stunned, viewers. I've never seen the like of it. Sum up FM21 in an image. Just no penalty. Elmer's racing forward, though. Dangerous he is. He's not that much worse than Randrup, really. The fact that Porto have let us have him on loan is bizarre, really. Ishmael, Elmer's on it, and bags. I'm a big fan of him. If he was to do the series for another 5 years, he would be someone I would absolutely try and buy. The fact that we've got him and Randrup as the sort of the pivot on the right wing is outrageous, really. Yeah, two really strong players. Comes inside, ball slid through to Ishmael, and then Elmer, and the finish is sublime. I mean, that challenge there was so innocuous. The referee's gone over to him, DeVivo, there. If he sends him off for that, it was not a red card. Not even. I kind of want to show you it again to showcase how much of a not red card it was. I could see the way it was working out that he was absolutely going to book him. It's a brilliant ball out to the left from Acacia. You'll see it in just a moment. And then Agunovic gets chased down. And it is like the most innocuous thing you've ever seen. Like, it's not back to Acacio. He launches it out to that side. This is just not a red card. It's from behind. But look, the way it's coming, it's just not, is it? I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just not. We'll take the man advantage with our 4xG. But I mean, it seems harsh, if I'm being honest, as it's whipped in. I think this game's over now. The 10 men, that's going to be it, surely. Oh my word, Elmer's not done with them just yet as he tries to burst in. That challenge, well, that was a red as far as I'm concerned. He won the ball cleanly. I'm absolutely loving these boys, by the way. They're so good to watch. They just play the passes around the pitch so eloquently. That is from a bow. Oh, that's why he's a world-class player. The cross from Randrup earlier on, I probably overstated a little bit. This from a bow is filthy. You think about how many players it's got to go over, how perfectly it's got to drop for the man at the back post. And yeah, I mean, he's not going to miss it, is he? Elmer's come on and got 2 goals. What a man. All right, that's going to wrap things up then. A 4-1 home victory versus Roma. That was good fun. I think, do you know what? I was hesitant to do this video because we've got so many good ones coming up. I thought, do I wait for some extra ones? But we'd already had quite a good run previous to this, so I thought we'd bring you it. And that performance was yeah, really fun to watch. Of course, we do have to play Real Madrid twice in the next couple of Champions League games, but things look pretty good so far. Oh, Ben-Hur was at Selhurst Park watching my Brazilians. Oh my God. For those that aren't fully familiar, Ben-Hur was a Thames FC legend in the first series. We recreated him. He had a career at Thames for a short while before going back to Brazil, and then he's become the manager of Brazil. The Thames FC fans must feel like I do about that. It's so good. All right, a couple of days before West Ham, I'm going to rest the boys up and get ready for a trip to the London Stadium. I was beaten to Manager of the Month by Chelsea manager Reece James. I'm sure he's got a very good manager as well. Started at Fulham, controversial. Leeds, sacked. Went to Brighton or Middlesbrough, then Brighton. Left the Brighton job to go to Chelsea. Goodness me. He also played for Arsenal and won the league with them. It's weird. All right, a few things to note then. I'm going to risk a few of the boys because I see it as such a big game, but Randrup's going to come out for this one. Elmer obviously comes in. Bo's going to replace Malon in behind. And Gassam could step out here. I guess this is one of the moves that makes sense. Salatiel's going to come in for him in the box-to-box role. I'm pretty sure he'll do a fine job. And Agunovic, we could take out for Duwu. Do you know what? I was going to go full strength and then I've just taken them all out anyway. I thought about it, but now I'm considering, well, why not? I think as long as we put these boys on the bench, then I'm probably prepared to take the risk. It's still a very strong lineup. I don't know why I'm getting a bit nervous about it. I think sometimes in FM, though, you change personnel a little bit and football manager goes, oh, an opportunity. Oh, I think I will take it, yes. I will ruin your entire afternoon. Not a problem. All right, then, away from home, always a bit of a battle. Our away form last year ultimately was what costed us not winning the league title. So hopefully this time around, we can change it round as we're going to start off with one of our famous short corners at this point. And he finds it back to Abo. Big chance. He's got to, and he does. Joseph Abo from the corner. I'm a big fan of the short corner situation. I love it very dearly as Abo into Edielso, gets it back off him. And then the rest is history. It gets so close as well, it feels like. No one closes him down, and the finish becomes quite routine. A little bit more possession for us. Abo again goes for it. Oh, my word. Tries to find the exact same corner this time. Not quite close enough. You can see at the league table, though. And the most promising thing for me there, the goal difference. If you can show that you're not just winning games, you are dominating games, that tends to suggest you will definitely be in contention, as they come very close, definitely be in contention for a title come the end of the season, as our own free kick is whipped in towards the back post, cleared away, as far as Pintado. I don't think he'll shoot from there, but he has got the ball again, the centre-back, and he goes back, and a little dangerous, but the ball forward is outrageous. Goodness me. There was a rhyme in there somewhere. Outrageous and dangerous, and the shot from Ishmael goes close to another short corner. How will they deal with this one? Bo's going to get it back off. Oh, we're not going to see. Why would we want to see something that resulted in a goal last time? Oh, we just have to be aware. West Ham not done yet. Oh, my word. Goodness me. The ball was picked up by Jones so quickly. But West Ham That was terrifyingly dangerous. And how on earth have they not had a shot on? Okay, they have had a shot on target. It didn't say they'd had, but they have now. Good. I'm glad the stats are up to date. As the ball over the top, this Doug guy, Doig, I guess it's Doig, is a problem. It looks a bit like Doug. I can't lie. I feel like we're unbalanced here, but this might be one of those games away from home that we actually go to cautious and not try and take too much advantage of so far what was a pretty good performance. A bow running the show in terms of the offensive players, but it's actually the defenders that are having the best shift so far. Of course, we don't want to invite too much pressure on. We've dropped it. Oh my word. Doig has scored. Richard Doig, and the keeper, I think it's the keeper, right? Jones drops it and it just falls neatly in front of the striker. He comes out, he fumbles it. Oh no, for goodness sake, we smash it against one of them and it just goes in. Then he runs it off like he scored a 45-yard volley. Like, piss off. Never go to cautious. Back to balance we go then as the new half is upon us. And I guess I'm going to get angry here because we don't have these sorts of things happen too often. I'm going to throw the water bottle and say I'm far from pleased. I never ever say it. I think that's the way forward. I think trying to say to them, look, we've got to improve into this second half. Maybe we'll get a bit of a reaction. Again, I think it's the first time in the Premier League anyway I've ever done that. We've given the ball away stupidly. I've absolutely destroyed my players. They've gone. They've gone. Doing a scored again. It's 2-1 now. And I hate to do this. I've gone cautious, and now I'm going to go to positive when this highlight ends. I mean, it's pathetic defending, if we're being honest. It's just really, really poor distribution from the back. And now then, an uphill struggle, which is nice. The first time, really, this season that we've been behind and at genuine risk of not winning the football match. Of course, we've not got a full strength 11 out there. Do it, is on a booking on a 6.3. It's time for you to leave, mate. Everywhere else, it's just been quite underwhelming, really. I mean, Ermantraut could come out on that right-hand side. That might be the move for us. And centrally, I mean, nervous and apprehensive, the pair of them. Not what you want to see. I think we take Salatiel out. We leave Reyes out there because he's the better player. But we've gone for a strong triple change. As this highlight, though, oh, God. Oh, my word. The uphill battle, well, it's just started raining. It's got even worse. I don't mean literally. I mean climbing up a hill. It's getting slippery. That's the point. I think you've understood the analogy. We'll move on. All right, a triple change. One on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle. They've not got long to turn this round, to be honest. Well, try and encourage them, no matter if this goal goes in or not. As Ermantraut now on the pitch, looking to make a difference. Ishmael in, goes for goal. Oh, crumbs. Okay, corner. I don't feel like this. I don't know why. I don't feel like this game is done. I feel like our change is referee. He's not going to be sent off for that, but it will force a free kick. A free kick that will never. I mean, some of the highlight selections today have been poor. We'll go attacking. I'm stressed out, viewers. Wow. I need to learn what to do when we go behind. I feel like we were having the best of the game by far. They've hit us with 2 mistakes from us, really. And now look at us, 19 points, locked in with Thames and Chelsea. The next few games, it turns out, might be very, very important, as we're going to see another highlight, though. Can we rescue this? Ball to the back post. Reyes knocks it down. Ermantraut, well, a man for the big occasion. His second goal of the season. 5 minutes to go. Can we rescue this? Ermantraut thinks so. Is there to be a final moment of magic? 2 minutes to go. Do you hate? Right, that's got to be a thing that no longer happens. When you get a highlight, you do a shout as the highlight's about to happen, and the highlight goes, actually, no. Tricked you all there, didn't we? Infuriating. But just seconds later, we get ourselves a highlight. Eddie Elso to Agonovic in towards Ishmael. Eddie Elso gets it back. Can we rescue a point? To the back post. Ermantraut does it. Oh, my goodness me. Ermantraut off the bench, and he rescues a point. I'm a lucky boy. For goodness gracious me. I'm not sure it should ever have happened. Agonovic flicks it on. The header back to Eddie Elso. It's a brilliant cross in. Picks out Ermantraut excellently. The defender misses his header. And the strike for Ermantraut on the volley. It's not an easy thing to do. Can we win it from here? Although I feel like we're being greedy. Oh, God, please, no. I feel like we're being ever so greedy. Oh, don't lose it. Don't lose it from here. Win the ball back, somebody. Win the ball back, somebody. No, I can't believe it. Oh, it's. I can't believe. I can't believe it's happened. Ramon, he races forward. He does the defender like he's not even there. The finish. I mean, is there time to equalise? The time, my friends, is up. Our first defeat of the season. I mean, it could not be more dramatic than that. Oh my God. You were not good enough today. And I mean that much is obvious. And look, Football Manager, it went, oh, an opportunity. I think, well, a little bit of rotation is that. Randrup out. He's been your best player this year. That's brave. Yeah, thanks, Football Manager. I mean, I don't know if it's my fault. I've been playing the same system all season. I don't know. There was plenty of stoppage time here. Did you expect the game to have so much added on? It was a disgrace. That's what I'm going to say. Well, we've lost. We stay top of the table. Our goal difference isn't quite as impressive as it was at 2-0 when I was boasting about it, but still. If you'd have said, I guess I'm going to take that. I'm going to look at this from a positive outlook. If you'd have said to me after 8 games, we'd be top of the table, we'd be 5 points clear of Liverpool, we'd be 9 points clear of Manchester United, and a couple of points clear of City, I'd have taken that. I should have probably accounted for Chelsea and Thames. But even so, it's been a good start to the year. I'm relatively I guess Agonovic and Randrup didn't start that game, but oh, what a way to lose it. I thought we were going to win it. I was so excited. Anyway, that's going to conclude. If you enjoyed it, again, 2,000 likes. I'll see you over the weekend for a bumper episode of Thames. So wet your whistle, and we love with care. From its Wedges until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Thank you again for 100,000 subscribers. I might just say that in every video from now on because I'm so happy about it. See you soon. Laters.